2015. Bowls New South Wales says thank you to all its corporate partners and dedicated online viewers who have supported and engaged with the Bowls New South Wales live streams to ensure that its players and events are showcased to a standard they truly deserve. If you too would like to advertise your business in future Bowls New South Wales live streamed events, or you'd like to become a corporate partner, please drop Bowls New South Wales a line on Facebook during today's live stream, or contact the office on 02 9283 4555. Live streaming, it's the future.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And it's a very warm welcome here from Kiama Bowling Club for the 2017 State Champion of Champions Singles quarterfinal action. Leader Lord Such here, joining you with Michael Harvey from Bowls New South Wales, and we have a special guest, the president of Kiama Bowling Club, Marty Wilson. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, it's great. It's good to be here, and these quarterfinals. Expecting to be some great matches here. We've got Jared Beath, Dylan Skinner, Aaron Sheriff, the defending, the champion of 2017 singles, against Dylan Riley. Matty Peterson, who we just seen, outstandingly good form there, drawing shot for shot after just end after end, playing Scott Hamilton, who also had a good win. And we've got live stream here, Dave Ferguson versus Nathan Dawson, so terrific match.
Should be an absolute cracker of a game here. Dave Ferguson certainly has had the hot hand this year. Australian Indoor Singles Champion. Run up in the state singles. Looking to go one better. Playing against one of the most consistent players going around in Nathan Dawson. Marty, welcome. Mate, Kiama certainly have done a wonderful job here as hosts. We've heard nothing but positive feedback. Great facilities here from the club. Certainly must be very proud of the way everything's going so far.
A little club like ours doesn't happen very often, not since 1976, so we're absolutely stoked. Obviously our greens are some of the best in the state, we think, with our greenkeeper Danny Keenan. We've got great staff that assist us. Adam Rogers, our bowls coordinator, great manager in the office as well with Andrew Broadwood. But yeah, obviously our greens are our showcase, good hospitality.
Well, they certainly are. I've spoken to a few of the players, and the feedback's been great, and you can't get too wrong here on the beautiful south coast here, Wollongong, and certainly all the players are very happy with what the club's had to offer.
And Marty, you're a fairly accomplished bowler yourself. I remember playing from the zone player, and what's your background? You've been playing bowls for a long time?
Yeah, I actually grew up on Lord Howe Island, so heading home there tomorrow. And
oh, lovely.
Yeah, I think Fergo's come out on Sunday, so it's
nice.
Good. Greg Helms, who come from Lord Howe back in Engadine, played there for about 6 months, back into Kiama. Then I went out to Arilla and played out there for a few years. Played with Leeds for Jeremy Henry in that in the Premier League and in the pennants and things like that. So
yeah.
Won a couple of things around the club here as well, but that was a while ago. Then I just sort of family life kicks over, and being the president takes your time away from bowls, but still enjoy playing.
And you've been here at Kiama for a while?
Yeah, we've been down here for about 15 years. My wife was born and bred here, and
so that's why you're here.
Yeah, pretty much. I just do what I'm told. It's like being the president. I just do what I'm told. Say yes every time.
You see Fergo there, just looking for the Nathan Dawson bowl. Had a couple of seconds just missing on the wide side. So, Marty, you're going to give us a winner here in this one? You probably know a little bit about Fergo's game.
Yeah, well, he towed us up out on Lord Howe Island last year, and obviously, his accomplishments this year. So you'd have to say be a pretty strong favourite to win the whole event, although Aaron Sheriff played on a different green this morning, but those two guys by far.
Well, they certainly are. They certainly gave us a treat to the state singles final. Probably one of the best games to have been live streamed so far.
And the club Marty's membership-wise, you haven't got many bowlers at the club, any pennant sides?
Yeah, we've got a 1, 3s, 5s, 6, 7s. Not overly strong. We're competitive in the ones, but like those class players that other clubs have, like Warilla and Wiseman's Park. But we try and be competitive. Our lower grades, the 3s and the 5s last year, made the zone finals, and unfortunately both got beat. But no, we go all right.
Yeah, no, it's a tremendous club, and it's a really good vibe here. So well done. Credit to you and the committee and all the office bearers. Beautiful part of the world.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. And good beaches, good fishing. Yeah,
A bit of a fisherman.
Love fishing. I would have rather been fishing this morning than playing out here, but it's good. It's plenty of fishing around the place, plenty of opportunities up and down to the south coast, in and out to the city. So it's good. Yeah, really lovely spot to be.
And I just did a quick little thing in there, and a bit of looking to be a pilot. Is that right?
I had done my private. I've done my part of my license, looking to do my private pilot's license, and then had a bit of a problem with my Achilles tendons, and then children come along as well. But yeah, qualified chef by trade and did a bit of hospitality management, that kind of thing. So yeah, no, it's good. And now I'm just fly for an airline out to international flight attendant, so in and out of the country a fair bit. And it's good. Mate, life's good.
Yeah. And the club, it seems to be a big part of the local community. You've got your barefoot bowls and different activities happening here.
Yeah, we have. Adam kicked off barefoot bowls last year, and since then we've had great feedback and good numbers coming down. Obviously, this time of the year with Christmas parties and things like that, it's great to have different people around barefoot. Younger people, good vibe around the club. So yeah, we try and market that, and it's certainly given us a good boost along the way.
Yeah, it's tremendous. I think anyone listening that wants to come down for bowls or this part of the world, it's certainly spectacular. It's a beautiful spot. It'd be a great holiday, and you drop around to the club. They're very, very welcoming.
Certainly is. Also just pulling up a little bit short there. Nathan Dawson, one of the best players going around, that hasn't won a state title.
Yes, in saying that, he's always thereabouts. He's been runner-up. I'm sure he would love. I think he was runner-up in actually this champion
He
singles
was a couple of years ago. Yep.
And he's a consistent performer in all the events. You always see Nathan's name there all the time. He's absolute talent up there in the Hunter.
Mentions Terry McCabe and Dougie Howard, two of the all-time legends of the game, especially up Newcastle way, as a couple of his biggest influences in the game.
Mirrors. Yeah. Terry McCabe, if you're listening, hello.
Bowls coordinator out at Curry, has been there now for a number of years.
Yeah. And Dorso's been playing for a long time, Archie.
Certainly has. He was just coming out of the juniors as I was coming in, a former Australian Junior Fours champion. So won all 4 zone titles out at Zone 6.
Did he?
So certainly has been
in this current year.
Not in the current year, no. He has over the years.
Yeah, I'm sure he's won all the titles over the years. Yeah.
So Fergo just looking for that bowl, just pushed it a bit wide again. So will be another one. Dorso.
2-1 lead.
So will one of these greens come out?
Yeah, this one actually goes out on Sunday. They've got to have it laser level, but
yep,
probably our best screen at the moment. But it does go out on Sunday for a bit of work before Pennants kicks in next year. And the bottom one, they're as equally as good as each other. So even the one at the back, which only got 3 rings, no, it's good. They got no excuses this afternoon for their bowls. No. The boys this morning were very complimentary of the greens, and it seemed to be a good pace. They could play all the shots, and it was
exactly right.
Certainly a pleasure to mark their game this morning.
Yeah, and what do you think of the game this morning, being at the bird's eye view right there?
Oh, it was unreal to watch those guys. They're class players. They're so consistent. Matty Peterson was just all over it, and Tommy got unlucky a bit of a couple of times, but really managed to just outclassed him.
They certainly are two of the best. We did sort of mention the difference was Matty's lead 2 bowls just seemed to give him that good start.
And that's what Tommy was saying. He just kept saying, "I got to nail the jack," and kept missing it and kept missing. That's where he sort of come a bit. It's not like him, no. I play with him lots of times in the zone events and those kind of things and zone championships, and he's usually pretty consistent. But anyway, just doesn't practice enough. Family life gets in the way, he was telling me. So yeah.
Yeah, he's certainly an absolute talent for sure. And Matty Peterson rarely put a bad bowl down in the whole match. It was incredible, consistent to play.
No, he's unbelievable. Just those draw shots he can play.
All right. Well, it's been a great catch-up. Really appreciate the feedback and congratulations.
Thank you.
Outstanding. We're very pleased and everything's going well. And we're looking forward to this match and also tomorrow, the semi-final and final. And the club's a great credit and appreciate all your support and particularly to us and all the players do as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks,
See you
mate.
next time.
Cheers.
Bye.
Boys are pulling up a bit short here, Sachi. Having sort of quite bedded down. Dawson, a little bit more weight. He might get the backdoor shot here. Making it 2. Fergo's perfect on his line. It's just his weight. He'll make a good correction.
Yeah, it's a bit unlike these two guys to...
And here it comes. He's got a immaculate line again here, I think. This will be the
Here comes Fergo.
absoluter.
Yep, weight's better here.
There you go.
So Dawson does have 2 seconds, but not overly close.
He's going to play in
Oh,
the
he's
back.
going to have a look. He's looking for it.
Yeah, we did talk about the potential of these guys.
Oh,
They
he's
don't
close
muck
too
around.
here. Well, did that go out of the back? Do we have our first alarm? I think we do. We've got our first alarm, ladies and gentlemen.
Has revolutionised the way the sport of bowls is viewed.
Oh, there we go. So, our first Champions live stream didn't. Right, another great start from Dawson. Using the Aero Turbo Pros. Former New South Wales State representative. Very good reply from Fergo.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow. That's precision.
Certainly is. Well, the first one was a cracker this morning. This one certainly won't fail to disappoint either. Fergo just asking the question. Switching over now to the forehand side. Just running past there. So Fergo coming down forehand. No, he doesn't like it too much, no.
Not quite there.
So Dawson, a little bit of a chance here if he can get a couple of rolls out of Fergo's bowl.
Yes.
So forehand it is.
Looking to sneak past and get onto Fergo's shot. Just doesn't have to move it too far. Just run over the draw.
And we see as well another player that doesn't waste any time on the mat. Had lovely weight there just to get a couple of rolls out of it.
Yeah, you bang straight on. You, good camera work there.
See Fergo just putting on the...
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
finger
whether
measure.
he's
No.
up or down.
Well, there we go. Fergo is not overly keen on toast.
It's more the carbs, I think.
Looking pretty good, Fergo. He's dropped a couple of kilos.
Yes, he's...
A bit of a training regime at the moment. Right, so Fergo. Not into the cooked form bread, but here he comes on the forehand.
and
Not a mile away, David Ferguson.
What a shot. He's taken the measure out of it anyway.
Certainly has. What a cracker that was.
He's been in terrific form.
Certainly has. We'll certainly be given the...
Winning the Australian Indoor title.
certainly be given the old bowler of the year a bit of a nudge, I could imagine.
Yeah, we did quite well in a lot of the disciplines.
It certainly has. Well, just to be able to go, zone singles champion and zone champion singles champion is a fair effort in itself. Be too many that have done that. So 2 shots apiece. I think we're going to be in for an absolute cracker here, Hoof.
Yep. Both players consistently perform well over the years. Both in terrific form again here.
Also, as we said, a former finalist in this event.
See Dawson from the Hunter up there at Curry. What's his worst bit of advice or anything to do playing the bowls? And is there displeasure of playing with Aaron Appleby?
Yeah, that's the worst piece of advice. Playing with apples. Well, they certainly have had quite a combination over the years.
Yeah, he's a good mate. So it's an opportunity to have a bit of a sledge.
So Fergo on the couple.
He's stayed on his forehand.
Well, here he comes again. This will be good enough for another one.
You think so?
So, although there's a little bit of room, but it is 3 shots. So he's on a pretty tight line here. Well, he had lovely weight. Well, if he falls against the bias.
Still think he's 2 down.
Fergo just switching over now. His final bowl on the backhand.
Playing with the hand slide XGs.
And he's pretty close here, so.
It is.
And he hasn't really fattened up the target. So what also does here, so it's going to be forehand. Is it going to be big? Yep, it's big.
Yep.
He's just pushed it wide.
We counted 3.
Yeah, it's a good count for Fergo. See, Dawson there did have all the backwards if he could have got the jack. So it's a 5-2 lead. Same the neighbouring ring there. Dylan Fisher taking on Aaron Sheriff. Sorry, Dylan Riley, sorry. Dylan Riley taking on Aaron Sheriff. We'll have updates as we go.
Going a quick state jump. Dylan Fisher being up.
Yeah, yeah, just
hop, skip and a jump.
poor Dylan. It's not the first time I've stuffed his name up either.
Yeah, whisper Dylan Fisher might be playing in the state No. 1 pennants in New South Wales this year as a marquee.
Ooh, interesting.
And that's all going to kick off again. The No. 1 club competition, probably anywhere in the world, is the New South Wales Grade 1 pennant competition. A little bit of a change there too, Sachi. This year they've tightened up the fly-ins, the imports, and there's been a restriction this year to 2 per match. Doesn't matter, doesn't have to be the same 2, but it's just been tightened up a little bit. That'll make a difference for a couple of clubs.
Well, I was going to say there was one in particular that might have a bit of a bearing on.
Yeah. But it's terrific to have those players playing the event, and certainly it's good. Fergo, they had a great season last year. Engadine in the ones, very dominant, but just faded in the final series. They would have had high expectations, and it would have been disappointing. And they're looking to bounce back again in 2018.
Oh, also, well, he just ran through, I think. Another good shot here from Fergo, who falls over. So Dorso, well, he's going large again.
Yep.
Well, unbelievable. He's got all his own bowls out.
3 down.
Wow, we.
Just be.
So now then, all of a sudden, Fergo.
Could be in the ring for 4.
Well, yeah. Yes.
But if you're looking to.
Just try and tidy this up if you can. Another lovely technique as well. Really follows through the bowl. And we'll see where he puts this one. Well, it's not going to make the target any smaller, but I don't know if. I don't think Dorso can go again. No, he's not wasting any time at all.
No, geez, bang and gone, isn't it?
Well, I think it's going to be down to his weight.
Just wants to get in to cut it down.
Well, it's going to help. Well, it'll probably be maybe second.
Third.
Yeah.
Oh, no, did
No,
got
mate,
second.
Did do.
Just
Yes,
huge.
So just the
Terrific
one.
bowl.
But it is another one for Fergie. And 6-2 is the scoreline.
He certainly doesn't dwell on anything. It's just
No, he certainly is a very quick player.
on the mat and let's go.
There's so many of them. Oh,
All on instinct.
yeah, it's amazing. We see so many of them, like Sheriff, Aaron Wilson, Ray Pearce, and Benny Twist. There's so many of them that
Yeah,
so
mate,
quick. It's
another mate of
amazing.
mine, Nathan Wise, the same.
Yeah,
he gets on,
Wisey.
same. He's on there and bang.
See so many of them. Unbelievable to be so consistent.
A bit loose, the opening 2 from each. Just wondering, Sachi, whether this wind's actually starting to play a bit of havoc.
Not sure if it's too threatening out there, but it's easy for us sitting inside here. But good correction from Fergo.
Welcome. About to be joined by the lovely, talented Samantha Narona.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special guest joining us. We have former Australian Open Fours champion and partner of David Ferguson, Sam Narona, joining us. Welcome, Sam.
Thanks, guys. Excited to be here.
Fergo just got out to a nice little lead.
Coming down to give some moral support.
I tried to. I had to go into work this morning, so someone had to do the work.
And has he been getting any advice from you, some tips?
I taught him everything he knows, really, so...
Well, it probably explains because he certainly has had a wonderful year, obviously taking out the Australian Indoor title against the King, Jeremy Henry, and just recently runner-up at the State Singles Championship, so certainly has been playing very, very well.
Yeah, so something's working, Sam.
So,
Going well.
yeah, I was going to say, you might have to catch me next year.
Well, I should get a coaching business out there with such a good student.
Yeah, I'd say be a difficult student.
I see Dawson here with his last one. It's not one of the best heads we've had, and it's going to pull up short, so how many's Fergo got here? It's at least one.
I think that's... What's he got up there?
That's all it is, so it's another one to Fergo, so 4 ends in a row. So Sam, things going all good at Engadine?
Yeah, things are going really well. Club's really good. They're really supportive of everything we do, so... I mean, they're all probably tuning in and watching this, and...
Yeah, I guess so they will be.
And playing with your sister, transferring from Marylands over to join Engadine.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a hard move, obviously, at the start, but the club welcomed us with open arms, so they've been nothing but supportive, and it's always good playing with my sister, so we get along well, and we see the same game, so it makes it easy to call shots. We just usually give each other the nod, and we know what we need to do.
And both skippers in the ones?
Yeah, we split up and had our own rink each,
Yep.
so we only just missed out winning our zone flag, so we're going to try next year and see what we can do.
So we do, yeah.
You certainly achieved a lot in a short time. What's your highlight?
Oh, that's pretty
Probably
hard.
mixed with me. At some stage you'd have to feature in there.
Oh, she
I just jumped in there. She was just about to say that, but I thought I'd beat it to
Well, I was going to beat you to the punch. She has been out for dinner with me, just quietly.
I feel like Sachi just read my mind.
in God's country.
No, it'd be pretty hard to pinpoint something, but the Australian Open Fours was a pretty good one. I mean, you had a pretty good team, and it's always good having something with Nat in there. I mean, we've had a few successful things together, so it's better to share it together than have to verse each other.
I think you'd ask nearly anyone if they could say Australian title. It's something special that can never be taken away, and certainly 4 girls certainly did combine very, very well and play very solid all the way through to win that.
And representative honours, Sam? New South Wales?
I feel like Junior Nationals, it was a couple of years ago now, but winning the triples back-to-back as a junior was a massive thing. Last week I was away with the Australian development team, and we beat the Kiwis, so... Oh, God.
There they are.
Which one's me?
You're on the my right, that one.
Oh, dear. Yeah,
Ain't
that's...
got it right. Like, ain't got it right.
There's a bit of pressure on me.
There was.
I've played with both of them, and I've done it for quite a long time.
And, Sam, you like other sports into the surfing?
Yeah, I do love me surfing and, playing a bit of league tag and Oz tag and, you name it, I'll give it a go.
And I believe even a little bit of golf snuck in.
Yeah, golf's something new, so it's interesting, that's for sure. It's a little bit like bowls, you need a bit of patience. So David's actually coaching me in that while I coach him in bowls. So, you know, it's a pretty
He's
fair
just
trade.
scored another one there.
That's another one to Fergo, so 5 ends in a row.
5 ends in a row. Dawson reaching up in the backhand, looking to get the shot of the bowl, or jack, and just collecting on the way through. A little off target.
So bowls was for you, Sammy. So well, I suppose we're nearly getting towards the finishing point for the year. But is it just pretty much to look at pennants next year, or?
Yeah, a bit. Pennants is just stressful until pennants actually rolls around.
Yep.
So
Do you have a say in the sides there at the club?
yeah, so I'm actually a selector. So
Oh,
yeah,
well, now we know how the skippers came about.
I wasn't this year's selector. Thankfully, I haven't been dropped from the one, so I've kept
I
my
think that's nearly
position.
the only positive. I think being a selector. I think. Yes, I've certainly been there. It's a thankless job.
I might go pick myself third for Nat.
You certainly combine well together.
Yeah, no, it is good fun. I mean, we've played a lot of sport together growing up through the years, so playing bowls is just, you know, feels like the normal.
Boys just not quite finding the mark on this end. It's been a little bit.
It's pretty windy out there, actually, so
Just starting to pick up. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
just mentioned that before. It's
It's a bit hard to tell here in the ladies' locker room.
Yep, there we go. Yep, the killer python. Yes.
Yes, we've got a few reptiles in here.
Bodies on the line here for the live streaming. Well, Fergo, he's a lot closer to this one. I think this will be the
Yes.
boss. I think Fergo would be pretty keen to try and win this one. And try and finish off a
yeah, I
really
think
good year, and certainly would push for the state bowler of the year. If he can try and knock this off.
yeah, no, he'd be definitely looking to add another one to his name for this year. That's for sure. He's a real competitor.
Yeah, he certainly is.
He hasn't beaten me yet, though. So.
No.
It'd be interesting, some table discussions at home around the dinner table.
Oh, there's plenty.
Who's the best bowler?
Who's the best coach? You know.
And we've just been told he's not overly a fan of toast.
Toast. He's just a fuss pot.
Yeah, is he? Probably quite fortunate that he can't hear us.
He'll probably watch it tonight and then say, "Why would you say that?"
Fergo looking to. He's looking closely. Oh, he doesn't want to turn his own out. Oh, he might have flicked it back in. Sort of a little bit tricky to tell from our angle. And little brother Ryan seems to be going okay as well. He's how old's Ryan now? Is he
17.
17? So he hasn't got long to go left in the juniors.
No, he'll be 18 next October, so it's still a fair bit away. But you know, he enjoys it. You know,
Is he in the state junior team?
he's in the squad.
He's in the mix, yeah.
So there's a fair few good ones in the boys at the moment. So I think there are a few leaving, but there's plenty of young ones coming through that are pretty handy. So
We do certainly have, obviously, Warilla.
So Dorso's ended Fergo's long streak there of singles to crack one back after I think 5 singles in a row. See what if you'll change anything. Looks like he's going a fraction longer.
So we are certainly fortunate enough that we do live stream the state junior championships at Warilla, and certainly see that the future of the game, Sam, is in safe hands. We saw Louise. She nearly made history for the girls. She came also close to knocking off the singles down there. Just falling short.
Yeah, there has been a few girls coming through the ranks that have, throughout the years, have been pretty close to that singles title. But the boys just seem to hang on to it.
Yeah,
So-
Zach just came from nowhere at the end, and but it certainly was a very good campaign from Louise, and I think she's certainly going to be one to reckon with in the future.
Most definitely.
And bowls plays obviously a huge part of your life, and takes a lot of time up and sacrifices. And again, even David's commitment here stopped you going away on holidays.
He did. So I did put a bit of pressure on him, saying you better make it to Friday. You know,
Make it worth it, you think?
Yes, that's right.
So added motivation. He's always fun. You know, got to work with him in the state match committee. We ask him, and he's always good value and very opinionated. There's a lot of points.
Yes, he does.
Also looking to get up here underneath in the area.
Just needs to hang on, it will.
Yep, makes it 2.
So, well, Fergo, you'd back him to make a correction here. So just the breeze, just picking up a little bit. Oh, this Fergo got the run.
Bit short.
Yeah, not quite, so opportunity here for Dorso, holding 2. Still a good couple of feet here to draw another one.
In the other quarter, final Sachi, we've got Matthew Peterson versus Scott Hamilton. And Scott Hamilton's leading 7-1 against Matthew Peterson in that game. Dylan Skinner, Gerard Beath, 8-6 in front. I think 2 shots in that one. Aaron Sheriff, Dylan Riley, and young Dylan, he's got an 8-4 lead at the moment. So on the early days, but a couple of the underdogs there for some people. They're in front.
Well, Fergo here's having a bit of a surge. Well, what's he got here? He's going to chip Dorso's in for another one, so it's going to be a good count here for Curry's Nathan Dawson.
Pick a 3 up here.
He's just doubled his score.
Yep.
So 8-6. Ooh.
Well.
Okay, Sam. Well, here we go. Thai food.
Yes, he does love his Thai food. I never really did until we started going out a lot more, and he just got me into it. And now, pretty much every Thursday, I think is usually
right, that's Thai night.
usually.
Dorso now as we come back to the clubhouse. 8-6 now. Another very handy start.
Terrific start.
When I was outside earlier, there was some pretty good heads out there. A lot of single shots on Matt Peterson's rink again.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, not many numbers going out there. So, yeah, no, the heads were very good.
You've noticed here in this match, there's been some good ones, but there's been some loose ones. I'm tipping that there's some fluky, gusty winds out there.
Yeah, it's just starting to pick up a little bit. So.
Both players obviously got to play in the same conditions. So.
Dawson doesn't look too wrapped with this.
No, he's looked to the wind.
Yeah.
He had a glance out to the right. You can actually see it and hear it.
Yep.
Does usually get pretty windy across the coast, so it was fairly expected.
A local. Sam, you live far from here?
It's about 15 minutes.
15 minutes, wow.
Yeah. So I've surfed a couple of times at the beach. That's 2 minutes from here.
Nice.
It's a very nice spot in Kiama, so nice places to eat and, just have an ice cream.
It's a lovely spot.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. Very peaceful.
Well, Dorso now. Well, he hasn't quite reached.
Looking for a bit of advice. Sammy, do you know some local eating spots in Kiama?
Not specifically. I have had ice cream and things like that. I've heard the Hungry Monkey is
Ooh,
pretty good. It does
Hungry Monkey.
does burgers and things like that. So, not that I eat burgers or
Might be
anything.
the Hungry Sachi later on. Well, it's a bit of a loose end here from both players. Makes me feel a lot better about myself.
I didn't teach him that.
To jump out. Just not getting the weight right a couple of times. Coming back.
Okay, so Dorso, final delivery. Holding one.
To square the score.
Well, looks to be a reasonable track too.
This looks like it's going to be counting.
Well, it certainly will.
Yep.
Well, it's a very good shot. With the
Very
front
nice.
touch nearly. It falls over. So well, Fergo will get a look at that.
Yeah, you won't be shy down the backhand.
I think so. Just see there, just over Fergo's shoulder there is a backhand shot there for the jack.
Yeah. Good port.
Looks like that's what he's going to do. So Fergo, couple down, reaching. Has he missed the front bowl? He has.
Yes.
Well,
One
Wow.
stayed.
so will be another one. But also, so 8 shots to 7. So a view of the clubhouse there from the lovely Kiama, from the south coast of New South Wales.
We're just in those windows there, Sachi.
So 3 ends in a row now to Curry's Nathan Dawson, former runner-up in this event. We're big on our weather here, Sam. I know all about me NNE. I know it's 14 Ks, so it's. I'm going to have to study up on my weather. I can't keep coming in all this.
Yeah.
And it's also another handy start.
Terrific start.
So you got a bit of Oztag on this afternoon.
Yes, I do. I referee the Junior Oztag down at Shell Harbour. Have for probably about 7 years.
Wow, so
Yeah.
keep pretty busy.
Yeah, so do that, and then I play my own game. So
Yeah, right.
I'll be pretty slow moving tomorrow.
It also had lovely weight. Just pushed it a little wide. Virgo, no mucking around. Needs a good meter on his first. Been a pretty good line. And here it comes now, Fergo. Well, it's a very good correction.
Looking to play in the backhand.
It's also there, just missing that couple of feet. Fergo sticking with the forehand, third bowl.
He doesn't have lots to play with there.
Well, he's not a mile away again.
Yeah.
If it falls.
It's very right.
Oh.
It's close. It's a great effort. He's got another one in there. Also
Well, Dorso won't be short this time.
looking to reach down to sit that.
There's a clear run. Ooh. Oh, hello.
Wow.
One shot the Fergo.
Is he taking it?
Yeah.
He's declared it.
He could have drawn another one.
Yeah. All right, Sam. Well, thank you for joining us in the commentary. Certainly nice to catch up with you again, and all the very best for over the new year and to your sister, and all the best for Engadine in the future.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having me, guys.
No worries.
Enjoy your holiday.
I will when I get there. Thanks again.
Thank you. So tomorrow we will have both semi-finals. Semi-final 1 from 9 a.m. It will be followed by the second semi-final and the final approximately 2:30. So plenty of bowls to come. Lovely Sam Narona there joining us. And Fergo looks to be off to a very handy start yet again. No, they certainly are.
Play the game in good spirits. Tick all the boxes.
Well, that might be enough to change Dorso's hand. That does. They get very good weight.
Just under. Just another couple of score updates. Scotty Hamilton leading Matty Peterson 8-1 over there. Dylan Skinner, Wiseman Park, Wollongong City is beating Gerard Beath Cowra 12-6. He's got a 6 shot. Terrific shot, Fergo, live there on screen. Tremendous weight, makes it 2. Also winds up. It's the one little bit off target. Does have the 2 best backs. He'd be happy to hold those and get him behind. Also got one to come. The other match being played, Dylan Riley from Foster is 10-6 leading Aaron Sheriff. He's up 10-6. And Fergo did what I thought he might do, is go back and give him some cover.
So Dorso large. Whack. Has it gone out of bounds? I think it has. Here it comes.
Yes, it's out.
That's another dead one.
Not up. Not up.
Yes, as we replay the end. 9 shots to 7. Favour of Fergo.
Track's good. This is on target.
Steady start. Says the great Steve Glasso was his toughest opponent.
I think a few people would be saying that,
I think
Sachi.
so.
Now, Sachi, when you were at St John's Park, did you win the singles?
I won the club singles, I did, yeah.
And who did you buy?
I was lucky enough to win it twice, actually.
I think you probably played Glass, didn't you?
There was one in Glass, yeah, Glasso was lucky enough to just get over the top of Matty Peterson as well, so certainly a very proud moment to win the singles down there. So Ferguson now changing over, needs a bit of a correction, couple down. Well, here it comes.
Wow.
Well, this is going to be close if it falls.
It's close.
Well, Dawson's just asked a question. Could still be 2 down, but
Could you think he's favoured Fergo?
sorry, Fergo.
Draws shot in the backhand.
Well, he's going for it. He's trying to get rid of it.
He doesn't muck around.
Oh, he's tired. What's going to happen though? Oof. I think Virgo just having a look, just to make sure of it.
And whilst we're on you, Sachi, seen Fergo's bio that maybe his career goals is actually to have a match with you.
Yeah, well, they only ever say that once.
Goes for the alphabet.
Yeah, they, once they've had the experience, they generally don't come back. So, Fergo here, he's a fraction tighter. So what's he going to do here? Well, he's gone through the gap. Well.
Two shots. Nine all now here. Picking up those two shots.
Well, we have Kiama's own Michael Ware joining us in commentary. Michael, welcome.
Thanks, Lee.
Certainly a wonderful host Kiama has been. Beautiful greens and facilities here at Kiama. Beautiful weather. It's just been absolute pleasure to come here and witness what the club has to offer.
It's we've certainly been blessed with the weather. It couldn't have wished for better, and the greens are running beautifully. And
Well, they certainly are. We spoke to a few of the players and we've had nothing but positive feedback. So,
when even the blokes are getting beat, they're saying they're good greens. You know, they're going all right.
no, exactly right. And we certainly have been very lucky to have been lucky to stream two very good games.
Yes, the one this morning was exceptional. Nathan and Tommy. Matt and Tommy, sorry.
And as we see Dorso there playing a cracker. So how long have you been here for?
I've been at Kiama Bowling Club since I started in about 1982. I moved to Dapto for about 10 years a while back and played with Dapto Sits there. And Kiama boy, born and bred though. My family moved here in the 1850s, so they've just made me a local.
Yeah.
Here.
That'd be the first here, wouldn't
Right,
it?
so you won't be far off being the mayor.
There wasn't too many. There was a lot of empty paddocks.
Yeah, right.
No coffee shops.
Yes.
See Dawson now on his backhand.
Been playing bowls a while, Mick?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I started in 1982.
Yeah.
Bowls is going pretty well here at the moment. We're being a bit proactive in how we trying to develop bowls now, and trying to up our profile and get a winning culture in the club. And it seems to be working. We've had some good results this year with our players making semi-finals and finals of zone events. And for a club with 5 pennant teams, we had 2 in the zone grand finals this year.
Excellent.
So that was terrific.
Yeah. We had the opportunity to have a chat with President Marty Wilson earlier on, and in the local community gets involved in supporting barefoot bowls and all sorts of different activities you have here.
Yes,
at the club.
yes, they're right behind us. We're getting good corporate days here now. We had a company down here last Wednesday from Sydney with 128 that turned up here and played bowls for 2 or 3 hours, which is phenomenal for our club.
Exactly. Certainly is barefoot bowls now. It's the best way to showcase our game, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, the club benefits, and you might have a spin-off, and they might take it up more seriously and play competition bowls for the club, but it's also good for the trade. And
of course, yeah.
Clubs need to diversify.
Yeah, and we're only a small club, and we've been struggling over the years, but with Martin at the helm and his board now, we're trying to turn things around, and it's working. They're working the business end of it, and myself and Adam Rogers, the bowls coordinator, are working on the bowls.
Excellent.
Fergo picking another one up to get a 1-shot lead there. 10-9. He's slowly edging this mat further and further up.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Playing the shorter lengths here, Sachi. Looking for an edge. A bit of an advantage, hopefully. Dawson possesses a terrific drive.
Yeah, he certainly does. 10-9 certainly is neck and neck at the moment. Very handy start for him as well.
And Mick, I have to say that everyone here at the club's been tremendous for not only the players, but everyone that's come along. They've been terrific support, and that's a credit.
Thank you. It's 46 years since we've hosted a state event at Kiama, so we've had to do it with probably Martin and I are 2 of the most experienced bowlers here, and we've been away a bit. So what we've learned from those experiences, we've tried to bring into this and do it on a shoestring budget. So hopefully, everything's going well. We sort of go home every night now this week and think, what have we done wrong? And I think we're going okay.
No, well, I can certainly tell you haven't done anything wrong. No, it's
Well, as a barometer, and get around to a few of these things, it's been outstanding from my point of view. It's absolutely been tremendous. And
thank you.
And we've also been blessed with the weather, which we can't control, but everything here has been first class.
No, from the second I walked in the car park, someone greeted me straight away, one of the locals, and it's been nothing but positive ever since. So,
well, that's our club motto. There are no strangers here, only friends you haven't met before, and we try and use that to every time someone comes in the club.
Interesting. That I'm not sure. Club have a tournament or something that bowlers around that can get to. Have you those on the calendar, or are you thinking about having one on the calendar?
We are upping a few. Martin, the president, has put on a couple this year. A President's Weekend with open 4s on the Saturday and open pairs on the Sunday, and that was a great success. Terrific. But yeah, we're looking at something bigger and better next year as well.
Yep. Yeah, because it's a terrific place to get away to for anyone that hasn't been here.
There's plenty of accommodation, and the sea is right there. It's great.
Great bowl from Fergo. Just gets a little sit off Nathan's
down.
bowl.
It's also, it's not really going to be all that easy for him to see.
He likes to search for him as well if he can get it.
He might nearly have to go on the backhand, see if he can get it off his own bowl. See what he does here. Might just be able to see enough of it on the forehand. No, he's going to change over. Does have the next three.
He's looking to probably try and promote one of his own, I
He's
think.
not playing a lot of weight on it. Can he use his own? Well, he's going to be unlucky there.
Yeah.
We said this green will be taken out after this event.
Yes, this one will be going out for a little bit, and then the bottom one when this one comes back in. It's that time of the year when.
As you can see, it's still certainly in immaculate condition for a green that's about to come out. It's
yeah. You wouldn't have thought so last Friday night, the amount of rain we had here.
Right.
We had another, well, almost local, Sam Narona in early, and she said the weather can change quickly down here.
Yeah,
It get a bit windy at times.
the last couple of days, we've around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the winds come up from the northeast, which is the prevailing wind here. But the boys in the pairs final yesterday, the Cabramatta boys, certainly didn't worry them.
No.
That's NE for you, Sachi.
yeah, that's right. No, they certainly are. Corey and Ray, two of the best going around at the moment.
Yes, they were unbeatable just about yesterday afternoon. I think they would have beaten any pair.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, that'll be good enough for two. So Dawson, pretty good weight with his first. Just needs to hang on. Well, he nearly will. So Fergo, his third delivery sticking with the backhand. Looking on.
Looks like he's going close again here. Oh, he's just over.
There's going to be another handy one in the pen there, two hooves. So also sticking with that hand, so probably will be looking, trying to get a little bit of cover.
It's pulled a bit tight.
Well, if he turns his own, well, it's not going to make it any easier.
Nah, it's made it tricky now to get back on that bowl.
This is where the nor'easter might help him.
Yeah, we can see the bowls are coming back just a fraction more on that side.
Bit of local knowledge. And on the bowls front, personally, you've had a good year?
Yeah, I have had a good year. Final of the zone senior singles. I was touched up by Robbie Horn from Corrimal, but yeah, I have had a good year.
That's terrific.
So Fergo will have to change his weight now. Just needs to skirt that last bowl. Dorso's. He's looking on. Well, if he's got the weight here, he's not a mile away. Just needs to run. Oh, well, it was a very good effort. I don't know if Dorso will be trying too hard here.
No, he's just he'll err on the wide side, I'd imagine, on the forehand. If he gets back, he gets back.
Just needs to skirt the pack.
He's Yes. One shot.
Must be a bit of a shock to the listeners too, after the dulcet tones of our president and then Sam Narona.
No, Mick. They're all good.
I see a lot longer end here from Dorso, a 3/4 length.
Let's just stretch it out a bit. And have you seen the membership grow, or has the club been bigger before? Or is this its highlight as it's been?
Kiama's basically a retirement area. It's priced pretty much out of young people now.
Great
so
start.
That's where smaller clubs struggle. An older population doesn't get out at night, frequent the restaurants, but I say with the things we've got in place now, our restaurant is going well, we're trading well, and our bowling membership is increasing. So
Well, that's the main thing.
that's
So
what
that's
we want.
positive.
Yeah,
Oh, it does sound very positive. You've got some good people.
well, we're being proactive, and it's working. It's, and the members are getting behind us and realising what we're doing, and they're very supportive.
Yeah, well, in the opening ceremony today, it was noted, and also you had the mayor turn up, and it highlights to me that the community's definitely in behind it to have all that, and in some of the speeches and everything, it was recognised that the club's a very integral part of the community, and that's a great credit to you all to involve everybody and get that happening.
Yes, the mayor's the patron of our club, and actually his family moved to Kiama about 5 years before mine, so he's more of a local than me. The communities, our tourism here, Destination Kiama, have been very supportive for this event, and the whole town has been very, very good.
Well, Fergo looking for a correction here with his third. Well, it's just going to run away, so still going to be a couple to Dorso. Well, he doesn't like it either.
Andrew Lynn's just sent me another little update here. The other quarter-final matches. The Scott Hamilton Inverell East versus Matty Peterson, who we seen earlier, streamed off St John's Park. He's come back. He's now only one shot behind, 9-8, after only having the one shot on the board. So that's a big run for him. In the other match, one of the other matches, Dylan Skinner, Wyson Park, Wollongong City, still leading Jared Bree from Cowra, 16-10. Aaron Sheriff Headalong and Dylan Riley from Foster. Dylan still leads, and he's got a 5-shot break, 15-10. And we've got this match in front of us.
Well, Dorso's about to hit the lead here.
Got a change, and 12-11. Nathan Dawson, one shot in front.
It's a brilliant field, isn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. We said that at the start. You could pick 7 or 8, 10 blokes that would really be Magic contenders, and
Won't surprise. Yeah, as you say, it's a handful of blokes. If whoever takes it out, even this last 8 here, they've all done well.
so 12-11 it is now to Dorso. Both players as we come back to the clubhouse leading on opposite sides of the rink. Oh, Fergo, he's not going to be too heavy with this.
No.
Well, you can hear the wind is really certainly starting to pick up now.
Yeah, that affected that one. We really got a hold of it like a sail.
That's a better one here from Fergo. Just going to run on a touch, but probably still a good metre here for Dorso.
Yeah, well, that's definitely the shot. Maybe two.
I think this will be nearly good enough. It will be.
He's answered it. Well done.
Will Dorso get the ball? Well, it looks like it. Yes, he is. He's under.
Oh.
Sort of goes a bit inside out with his drives. Dorso.
Yeah, he's pretty on target, but yeah.
Doesn't generally miss too.
No, he doesn't miss too many, no. Played against Dawson a number of times when the Curry side got through to the state finals, and we just happened to flum them in the section a lot of times. And his rank and particularly himself were always outstanding. And you just don't forget those booming drives he had. He didn't miss many.
So 2 shots it is. So Fergo now regains the lead. 13 shots to 12.
And Mick, the local area sports, so it's a big sporting area, like Kiama.
Very much so, yeah. The municipality includes Jamberoo and Gerringong. Gerringong especially with rugby league is Mick Cronin, Rob Wishart, Paul Quinn from years ago. Yeah, high on tradition here. And my brother Brian played for the Wallabies. Gary Gray, an old dairy farmer, old dairy farming family. Another rugby union representative for Australia. So,
oh wow,
yeah,
it is good, isn't it?
Yeah, steeped in sporting history, Kiama.
Convert a few of those into the bowls. That camaraderie, that club spirit.
Yeah, I think by the time they decide to take up bowls, their old football knees have had it.
Yeah. Yes.
It's certainly a young person's sport now.
Well, it's also on a very good line here if he's got the weight.
There's a 3-way go. There's not a lot in it. All way.
Well, Fergo's just going to win it. So
The wing bowl.
Fergo looking on here. Just going to run a bit though. Oh, Dawson. He just having to just draw this jack to the side there. Make 3. I don't know if he's too impressed with it either.
Looking to add another. Holding one.
So just asking the question.
There's definitely one. It's just whether the other one rolled out enough.
Well, he thinks it's 2, so. Well, he might go to 2 bowls here.
Yes.
Well, he's looking. Well, geez, he's got the jack on the. If it stays in bounds, though. Well, if it stays in bounds, it's going to be 3. I think it has.
I think it has.
Wow, we.
Doesn't muck around, does he?
Well, geez, the jack's gone dead sideways. Ferguson's not going to be too impressed when he gets down here.
Yes.
So, 3 shots it is.
Yes. Maximum result, I think.
So,
Great shot.
it's now 15. 15 shots to 13 now. For Curry's Nathan Dawson. Did you have a winner from the start, Mick? Did you have your money on anyone?
Well, probably Aaron Sheriff is the standout. A replay of Fergo and Aaron in the final would be a promoter's dream.
I dare say a few would be on the same page.
But such is the quality of the field, as we said before,
exactly.
It could be any of them.
Exactly right. Well, both these players certainly right up there. Also just switching over now. A lovely weight. On a good line too.
It's close. He's got the right weight, has he? No.
I think that might be enough to make Fergo change over, and it does. Anything on his last will be good enough.
You actually seen this forehand not too bad earlier. He's just pulled a few short. That's the only a couple of times out again. He's had a couple of short ones. His track's been terrific.
Certainly has. Also straight into it. He's taking a much wider line this time.
And Andrew Lynn around the grounds has given us another update of the other quarterfinal matches that sure plenty of our listeners are interested in. So the Scott Hamilton and Matty Peterson match. Scott Hamilton leads 12-8. Still got 4-shot buffer. Dylan Skinner, Gerard Beath is tight. 2 shots in it, 17-15. Gee, and then would thought that Sheriff would definitely fight back, and he has. 4 shots behind. Dylan Riley is still 17-13 in front. So Aaron's just edging back a little bit on that scoreline. And as we know, we've got this match in front of us, 15-13, the live one.
Well, Dylan's certainly done very well. Semi-finalist in the Australian Open indoor singles this year. Dawson now with his final ball on the backhand. Well, he's having a run. What's he done here? Well, he was looking for the jack. So Fergo, how many is he holding?
He's got 2.
Could be close to 2. So could we see the lead change it again? He's got a good couple of feet here, Fergo. A good opportunity here for him to get 3.
Yeah, such he's sticking to his forehand, which he's found pretty rewarding. Gets the right weight.
Well, this will be good enough, I think. Yeah, it
Absolutely.
is.
Yep.
So,
Looks like 3.
looks like 3 from here. Yeah, I think it is.
Swings and roundabouts. Always a seesawing at the moment.
So, Michael, we'd like to thank you, mate, for joining us in commentary, mate. Certainly, mate, it has been a wonderful few days and a big one tomorrow. And certainly thank all your members and your staff here. Certainly have done a wonderful job of looking after all the players and spectators. And
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
for all the work everyone's done. And pass on our regards. And
Yeah, certainly will. Thank you. It's just the best viewing area upstairs there on the balcony, and it's full, and there's people around the grounds. It's a terrific atmosphere out there, and we're delighted that Bowls New South Wales granted us this event. And thank you very much. And we'll be here if anything else comes up.
no, I'll say it's been a while since
It's been a pleasure.
since the club's had anything, and it won't be the last time. I can assure you that.
Yep.
So, thank you very much, Michael, and all the best for the club in its future.
Thank you very much, fellas.
Fergo, cracking start and equally a terrific bowl. Dawson's reply.
Certainly very proud member there. Michael Ware, certainly very proud of his club, and why not? As we can see, the view so far already 60,000 so far, so a lot of interest. And why wouldn't there be? We've got some great players here.
Some great players, and first time showcase the
That's exactly right.
champions, and it's terrific to give bowlers and spectators and supporters the opportunity to tune in and have a look. You know, we can't make it here physically.
Exactly right.
It's,
So, Fergo. Well, looks to be on a pretty handy line. Well, it's a very good shot. Well, it's also going large. No, he doesn't like it.
smack around. I think I'm holding 2.
So Fergo with a chance now. Really put the pressure on Dorso's last bowl. Well, Fergo's going to get down in time. Not quite, but
He's just looking to get behind there, and he's
well, that's a very handy home, isn't it?
yeah, he's holding a good 2, and knowing Nathan's propensity to have a little drive, there's a big chance
We'll
he'll
see
be
if he
looking
goes
at it.
again, because the only thing is he can get them bowls, and he might be a chance of getting his own on the way through. So let's see if he goes big here again. I think he is going to go large.
Pretty sure he will.
We've got a great view there. Well, he's going to be close, I think. Well,
He's going to
well, he's got the same result as last time, but this time it's Burko's bowls on the outside. So it'll be a different 2.
Yes. Yep.
So now then, just like that.
2 shots. He was in the air. He got the target. It just didn't go right.
So 18 shots to 15. As we see there on the neighbouring rink, the state singles champion Aaron. 7 shots behind.
Good weight for the opener, David Ferguson. Elected to play a shorter length. He's continued to do that in this match.
Certainly has.
And also gets the opportunity. He's stretching it out.
Fergo coming down again. Starting to get his rhythm now. It's another good bowl. He's just trailed it nicely there. So Dawson again on the attack. Removes one of them.
Concentration.
Well, this will be another one, Hoof.
Yeah.
Just flops his own bowl over.
Oh, and down the line's harder to get now.
Well, so I dare say this will be big stick again from Dawson, and it is. He's close again.
Yes.
Oh, we're about to get an alarm.
Yep. Here she goes.
So another dead, it's our third dead end. I think Dawson's killed all three of them too, I think.
It can unsettle an opponent when you play a bloke like Dorso and Ryan Best and those sort. They open up. They're not scared to rip one in straight away. And if you got to keep composed. Obviously, we've got experience here and David Ferguson, but can bring other people undone very quickly.
Exactly right.
Fergo electing to play mid-length, 3/4 length here. Not as short as the previous last couple of times. And a great opener. Terrific weight, Dorso. Coming off a drive, back to draw, and just a fraction type, but terrific weight control. The score update from the other 3 quarterfinals in action here. Scott Hamilton maintains his lead over Matthew Peterson, 14-8, 6-shot lead. As we see Fergo draw another one, and
he's doing some attacking now.
And,
Another dead end.
we thought the last game was long. Dylan Skinner, Wiseman Park, Wollongong City has a 19-15 shot lead. over Jared Beath of Cowra. He's got a 4-shot lead there. And the other quarter-final match, Dylan Riley from Foster has just pushed back out again. He's 20-13 over Aaron Sheriff. He's got a 7-shot lead there. So obviously playing very well against the current state singles champion. And he's not backing down at all. He keeps forging and keeping that buffer. Fergo be thinking, I'm not going to get him too close.
Yeah, that's right.
Nathan draws shot. Terrific. His ability to whack and then to draw is fantastic. Virgo replying. You get shot. I think he's done enough there, Sachi.
I think so.
Is everything okay, mate? Little shenanigans. Listeners will be wondering what's going on here, Sachi. Is everything okay?
Yeah. The lung nearly came out then. So Dawson sort of his draw shot's just gone a little bit wayward at the moment.
He changed hands. He did draw on the forehand.
Well, a real opportunity here now. Fergo just trying to draw the shot, but if he can touch the jack on the way through, he can make 3.
And he's really trying to get up onto that.
Just needs to keep
Taking
getting
wide.
down.
He's one down. So Nathan
So he's out there again.
holding one and bang. It's almost like Fergus hasn't even come to rest and Torso's let it go.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't think he has. You never know. No.
so 18-16.
No surprise. The length
That's
pattern.
so 18-13. 18-15, sorry, for Gaines. Dave Ferguson. That's a handy start too. So, another handy one.
Hello to Joey Saragos out there with the Malta team tuned in. Good weight, but just didn't quite get back, Sachi.
No, so chance in there for Dawson. Just a couple of feet. Well, his weight looks better this time. Get his own bowl square. So, Fergo just asking the question here.
Like 2, maybe.
At least 2 down. Third one won't be too far off either. So 2.5.
He's called the same. 2 down.
Well, he's got large.
So the Jack's in the pit. That wasn't a touch. So Fergo might be lying, holding 1 here.
So plenty of room here for Dorso. Also, he's thrown this one out a bit. Oh, he's got a better run on this.
Needs to pull up.
Needs to stop. Oh, he's not going to.
Well, now Fergo just gets it to the tee. I think he's going to count. He's tossed it out.
Oh, all of a sudden now, Fergo is. Well.
Is he? He's got there.
That'll be good enough.
Didn't have to do a lot. Back to the tee. And that's what he's done. He's only a few inches off it. Picked up 2. That backhand weighted shot down there. Got onto Dorso's bowl, the Jack in the pit. Unfortunately for Dorso, he just put a little bit too much on it, trying to draw the absoluta. Oh, well, we've seen a change here. Sachi.
So Fergo, first one to go to the 20s.
First one to go to the 20s, the first time also that he's lengthened when he's had the opportunity, got the mat. He's lengthened this one up. Mat's up a little, but still gone right up to the tee.
You can see 24-16 too. Dylan Riley. Just a reminder that tomorrow our coverage will start from 9 AM. We will have both semis. And then our final will follow with the completion of both games.
3 matches.
3 matches.
What a treat.
Here at the lovely Kiama.
Into the rums and honeys tonight.
Well, very good effort. Fergo.
He counts Dorso. looking just to drop in under this. It looks like it's going to count. Close. Not too much in that. Switching over. He gets a little touch of this jack here. He's potentially a pick up to 3. You get a little trail on this for 3. Mid tight. Ooh.
Just rolled out.
Just rolled out.
So Fergo now comes back to the mat. A bit of a look around. It's just going to run under. And also, well, he needs a fraction on his last, doesn't he, Hoove? If he can just touch the jack, he'll make 3.
Yeah, he was the right line last bowl. He was just a fraction short. He just adds a bit with the same line. We go very close to achieving that.
So Dawson, final bowl. He's chucked it out. Well, if he's got the weight, he'll draw another one.
He's
Just going to be about a roll short.
not sure if he even tried to play that shot, mate. I think he's just tried to draw one.
Well, we're going to have a look. Well, it looks like the one from our angle, but
I think he's just pushed his other one away. What's he measuring to?
he's going to his last bowl.
I'm going to be a bit of yardage in this.
Well, wasn't that much in it.
It's closer than I thought, but still. Go on.
So,
He almost drew second.
So 20 shots to 17. Still anybody's game.
Yes. The 31. Still very, very open. They run in patches as well. Both players have had little runs where they've the leads swapped. Fergo just asking the question. How far short he is. About 2.5 feet. You make the correction here on his backhand. And just a skirt. But,
there's still plenty of room here now for Dorso. That bowl. It looks to be on a pretty reasonable line.
A little bit better weight.
He just needs to get around them all, and he
It
will.
is.
Well, it's a very good shot here from Dawson.
Yes, very, very great shot. Well done.
Close to being a couple. So is Fergo going to try and... looks like he's just trying to draw around the pack as well. Don't know if he's in love with this.
He's not going to get back.
No, Dawson's already on his way back, so...
Wide.
That was pretty good weight from Fergo. So now Dawson looking to repeat the dose.
We'll be drawing for 3. That one just edged in front of the Fergos are the closest.
He's on a good enough line. Well, it's good enough. So 3 shots.
Mm.
So Fergo.
We're
Maybe
going to cut down. We'll just get the second shot here if he can.
this is a pretty good shot here. He needs to stop.
Not sure.
I don't know. I just ran a little bit further than Dawson's having a look.
Just the one, I'd say.
Yep.
There you go.
No, but it's another one for Dawson. So 2018.
And scores again around the other quarter-final matches. Matthew Peterson, St John's Park, continues to pull back that lead from Scott Hamilton. It's down to 3 shots. Scotty Hamilton in Real East is leading 14-11 touchy over Matt Peterson. There's been a score here. Jared Beats now 22, leading Dylan Skinner, Wiseman Park, Wollongong City. He's got a 3-shot lead there. And Dylan Riley from Foster still maintaining his lead, 24-18. He's got a 6-shot lead over Aaron Sheriff at Ettalong. So that's the other three matches in play beside the boys on screen. Thanks to Andrew Lynn, Bowls New South Wales, for those updates.
Okay, so not the best start from Dawson on this end. As we come back to the clubhouse, Fergo Jack High with his first. There's a good meter here. To add another one. Well, just needs to get around that. Should just do that. It does.
Really see that win, Sachi, having an effect. You can feel it in here.
So Dawson now.
I'm thinking that's the breeze.
Well, Dawson, will he get back in time? Here it comes.
Ooh,
He's just going to clip Fergo's in here, so it's not going to be too good at all. So all of a sudden now Fergo with a real opportunity here. Still has that good meter here to add another one. Well, I think he's just about done this too, and he has.
Absolutely.
Well, I think Dawson's probably going to go this.
No doubt about it. On his backhand, he'll be mucking around.
Well, he's got the back bowl, but...
Here we go.
No, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. Well, so all of a sudden now,
Virgo's drawing for 4.
He's drawing for a maximum.
Full count. At times, these are some of the hardest to get.
Oh, that's right. He just pushed it a bit wide here. I don't think he's... No, he's a long way off. So,
Yeah, it's
missed
free kick.
opportunity, but still, it's going to be 3 shots. So now, 5 shots. The biggest margin we've had in quite a while, Hoove. Well, I think it's nearly, since 8-2. Fergo led.
Yeah, 6-shot buffer there early. Got off the blocks.
5 ins in a row.
And Dawson then had a momentum change and he had a run to take the lead. And that swung back in Fergo's favour now to a 5-shot.
Good scorecard, this, isn't it?
It is terrific.
If anyone can make if anyone can make sense of that. Ugh. Unbelievable.
Make terrific TV.
Good job we can't get a shot of that. Doesn't make any sense at all. Squiggles and dots and...
Dawson sitting Fergo's opener.
Also, he just has to keep coming.
He's a terrific line. Just pulled up. He still may count. Might be in. Well, if he didn't before, he does now. He's in for 3.
He certainly has.
It's a count of 3. It's looking.
So then,
I'm not sure if Fergo will play weight up through here. Doesn't have a lot on. You can't see the jack that well. We'll look to draw. Especially with Dawson when they come. Yeah, he did play weight. So,
oh, what's happened there? Oh, heck.
yes. Look at it. There wasn't a toucher, but his back bowl will count. But Dawson with acreages to draw. Last bowl. Anyway, to the tee or so.
Well, it's a big result that. If he missed that, also had a chance to answer back, but it's a big result there for Fergo. I'd also want to make sure that he draws this.
Yep.
Stay within reach. Well,
Yes.
that'll be enough.
Be enough. Didn't have to overplay his hand.
Well, there's my score sheet. There you go. If anyone can make sense of that. There it is. We've got F's and D's and scribbles and crosses everywhere.
Scarily, I actually do understand it.
Yep, it's a beauty, isn't it? So, 1923 now. It's also within 4.
handy opener. Fergo electing to play on the wind side of the green.
So just neighbouring clubs. Also, Shane Garvey over at Wasmans Park there have a very good barefoot bowls package over there at Wasmans Park. I believe you get a steak and a schooner. Been very, very popular over there at Wasmans Park. They get quite a number of bowlers over there, Hoove.
Yeah.
Certainly is a big thing now, barefoot bowls at bowling clubs. Certainly is a great way to showcase our game. So
Yeah, they put a lot of emphasis on there, and they do it really, really successfully.
yeah, wherever you may be.
They put some packages together.
They certainly do.
Just contact the club and have all sorts of celebrations, 21st, hens nights, bucks nights,
Well, here comes
Christmas party functions.
Dawson now. Has he got enough run? Well, it's not flash, but
Just a quick on that then, Fergo.
he needs a clear run here. I don't know if he's going to get it though. Oh,
It's just,
still going to be a couple though, Hoove.
Was that his last? Is he out of ammo?
Yeah, I think he might. No, he's still got one to go.
No, he has one to come.
So now Dawson. Well, Dawson now just needs to try and get around all this if he can. Well, I don't think that'll change anything. So, see what Fergo does here. He might have a bit of a run here. Look for the split on these two bowls. He does have the bowl past the jack. Fergo having a real good look. 23-19. Okay, so he's sticking with the backhand. Let's see what he does here. Is he going to play weight? Yes, he is. He's looking for the split.
He's got to get back. He's got to get
wide.
back.
Well, he's got his own bowl. He's got his own bowl out. I don't think that's going to be good news at all.
No, it's to the boundary.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we are back on here at Kiama. And probably the truest statement ever said. Life would be pretty empty without a bit of such in it, Hoof. Doctors recommend it.
That was certainly enjoyable.
A little bit of such. So, all of a sudden, just like that.
Wow, that was a big.
So, 23 all. Well, I suppose it was the risk, but just the one bowl in there. But so, just like that now, it's 23 all, and we're back on here at the quarterfinals. The state champion of champions. Semi-final berth up for grabs here for these two.
Yes.
Also, we see there on the neighbouring ring, the current state singles champion in trouble as well, 27-19 down.
We discussed this morning. It can just go in rolls, can't it? You can just get a run.
Can.
You can change so quickly.
Yeah, Dylan has been very solid over there.
All the boys will be bringing their A grade game.
It's also
Pumped
there
up.
just sneaking around everything. as he switches over. It's just a stop.
Fraction.
A little bit of a scuddy head here at the moment. Move.
Yeah.
That's all to play for. A spot in tomorrow's semi-final.
Well, it's really starting to heat up in the quarterfinals.
Well,
You know, you've got Scott Hamilton and Inverell East still holding a lead of 18 shots to 14 over Matty Peterson, St John's Park. So he's got 4 shots there. Still a fair way to go.
yep, certainly is. Well, Dawson's on a good line here. You can just run this. Well, I don't think so.
Pressure's on. I think it must be tightening a few of the boys. You've got Jared Beath, Cowra's leading Dylan Skinner, Wiseman Park, Wollongong City. We just mentioned earlier on there, barefoot stuff, 23 to 20. So you've experience there versus a bit of the younger brigade.
Certainly is. Well, does Fergo have 2 seconds here?
He's
Well, I
looking,
think he does. He's looking at the bowl. Oh, he's tight. What's going to happen, though?
oh,
So, once again, Dorso, 5 shots behind, is now about to regain the lead.
yeah, picked up 5 shots in the last 2 ends. And young Dylan Riley, Suchi, from Foster.
Yes, he's on the springboard against Omar.
He's on the springboard. He's 27 to 19 over Aaron Sheriff at Edelong, which is a massive result.
Certainly is.
And we've got the closest match of all right here in front of us. We've all got the privilege to see Fergo and Dorso face to face here. 24, 1 shot in it. It's an absolute cracker.
Oh. Fergo, state singles runner-up. And Dorso, the former champion singles finalist. So we're in for quite a finish here. Hoof.
See Fergo concentrating there.
Well, just the last couple of ends since he plucked out his own bowl, his draw's just gone a little bit haywire. Oh, it's another one. Well, Fergo looks to be better here. Gets a clean run.
There's even just a feather. Oh,
Well, he hasn't got it, but might be second.
close. You
Well,
got
here comes Dorso. Here he comes.
got past? Yes.
Certainly has.
Through bowl. 2 for sure.
Well, I think we're going to see a change of hand here from Fergo. He can arrive up to this.
And he is. He's looking to punch through.
I don't think he's going to hold. No, he's not. So now then,
It's definitely been a swing here.
now then, what does Dorso do here? Hoof? Does he try and turn
Oh,
over and maybe tuck this jack away himself, or does he leave that hole?
Look, I think he's just played a pretty good bowl on his back, and he's fairly safe there. I think he'll pretty much play the same bowl.
Well, you can just see where our marker was standing. If Fergo can get the cake to there, it'll be 3 shots. So
I think he'll just play a little bit heavier than he played last on his backhand. And, looks like that's what he's
well, I think he's going for a bit of cover here.
doing. Fraction bigger than his last on his backhand.
Well, if he flips that over,
That's what he's.
well, it's just fallen out. No, that's not a bad spot. So now all of a sudden, Fergo in a wee bit of bother.
Well, he was in a bit of two minds that last forehand. He was looking for a bit of a swinger, but didn't quite have the weight, and it was just died up underneath.
Oh.
So not so. It must be difficult in this wind.
So Fergo now with his last bowl, couple down. Well, he's got more grass this time.
Definitely.
He's close to this jack, Hoof. He's close to this jack.
What a
there
shot.
was the trouble. There it is.
Huge.
Oh, that's a big one there from David Ferguson.
Absolute. He's got the shot there. Measure for two.
Well, where's his back one? That wouldn't be too far off either. But
Looks like it's just the one.
oh, it is. It's two.
Two.
Oh, that was a danger, like we said, Hoof.
Massive.
So Fergo, well, a big one there to regain the lead. I think mine makes perfect sense if you. At least such as arithmetic. So Fergo, geez, he pulled out a big one there
Yes.
and regains the lead. 25-24. It's all happening here.
Just that momentum too. He's Dawson was on a bit of a roll,
Straight back into it here from Fergo.
and hasn't he gone bang?
Australian
He's got a shot
World
straight in.
champion.
Confidence in the arm.
Oh, Dawson not mucking around either.
Yes. He's close.
Well, that's a very good reply.
Oh.
Very good. Well, she's just nearly fallen against the bias. That's the old spray chalk there from the marker.
Great bowling.
Yeah, it's certainly ought to play for here, Hoove. I'll tell you what, I don't know if this is a mile away either. Well, look at this. He's got it clean.
Oh,
I think that'll be good enough.
this is brilliant bowling.
So, both players here now stepping it up. Well, Dawson, has he got the weight? Here he comes. Oh!
It's terrific. Just around the grounds here and the other games. Another quick update. Andrew getting tight. Matty Peterson has clawed that deficit down to 1. 18-17 Scott Hamilton leads.
There we go.
Just wanted a fraction more on that. Dylan Skinner is 4 shots behind. Jared Beath leading 25-21. 25-21. Jared Beath leading. He's obviously looking.
Looking for the bowl.
And
Well under.
and Dylan Riley from Foster needs 1 to take that match.
Wow.
He's 30. Aaron Sheriff 21.
Wow.
Looking to score 1 shot, and it can be so elusive at times. So that is a wow. And we've got a 1-shot match here. And the privilege to watch this. There you go, looking. His backhand to come in and just touch his own, turn one over.
Well, here it comes. If he can just chip his own bowl in, well,
He
he's done
has.
that.
He's turned it over. Could be 2 there.
So it would be.
I think he'll muck around, will he?
No, I think he's going to get stuck right into this, and he is.
2 to another lead change. Suchi.
So Fergo now.
Your hieroglyphics. How many lead changes have we had in this match?
Well, even if it doesn't change, it changes the my score sheet.
Yeah.
So 27 now. Nope, hang on. What have I got?
Well, Fergo scored 2 then. That's David, is it? Oh, that's Dawson.
That's also. Yeah, I think it's 27-24. I think. Yep, 27-24. So Fergo now on the springboard.
And terrific opener.
And a very good start to Dawson.
Also just going to feather the edge. Great attempt.
So Fergo just needing the 4 shots to advance into tomorrow's semi-final. And lovely weight.
Minnie McIntyre, hello mate. Cracker.
Certainly is. So Dawson now, see the wind now just really hold his style up.
He's in the area. Just got to arrive. He close.
I think it is still going to be one to Fergo. He switches over. Well, I think the wind's going to run this one away, and it has.
Doesn't need much on his own to get shot here. He's going to duck, I think.
Just needs to hold. If he holds on, he might nearly dead draw it. That's another handy one in there. So 3 seconds. It's not all that easy though to get that bowl out, Hoove.
No.
So Fergo now.
Coming down this back end here. He pulled that one. He'd be conscious of the fluctuating wind here. I think he thought he...
Well, he's a bit vulnerable here, Hoove. He wants to be careful. He doesn't want to set up an angle that that Dawson can get this back one out. As you can see there from that shot, it's hard to get to.
Might he try?
Now then, Dawson, can he pick that port? He's got 3 seconds. I'll tell you, the slightest to gap there, it'll be one heck of a shot to get that bar without moving the jack.
It is the slightly bigger turning hand now with his breeze.
Well, looks like it is going to be backhand. So
He's going to,
also
yeah.
His final bowl, he's got 3 seconds.
He's going to look up through the gap there.
This will be one heck of a shot if you can pick that port there. You can see it, just the slightest to gap. Is he going to get down? Oh, that's what he was after. So, it's 3 ends in a row now to Fergo. And it's 28-24.
He's elected to go up again. What a match it's been.
So Fergie, as we go away from the clubhouse. Forehand. Absolute cracker so far. Oh, he's just going to run through there. Also, vice coordinator at Curry has been there now for quite a number of years.
Yeah, what a terrific job he's done. Curry, a powerhouse, aren't they? They're
Certainly are.
tremendous club.
Oh, very good opener. So the Omar and Dylan game is still going.
Yeah, it's difficult, that one shot.
Yep. Also, it's another good one.
Yeah. Not force Fergo on the backhand. I think he'll change over. Just looking to get up through there.
Oh, he's having a real looky, Ferg.
You going to get back?
No, he's not.
No.
So now all of a sudden we have another change. But also, I dare say we'll be trying to draw another one, but Fergo can pop that cake.
Well, he'd be wanting to finish, but no, he's just going to finish in front,
He
sure.
doesn't want to make this any bigger.
No.
Well, I think this is going to make Fergo's mind up, ladies and gentlemen.
He's playing a nice controlled weight through there.
Hold on to your hats. We've got a big couple of launches coming up. Fergo coming up to have a look. He hasn't got a bowl within 4 feet and he's not happy. Slap of the leg. So, Hoove, what would you do here? Would you take the punt? You got a chance to win it. Do you take your chance? But if he misses, he's going to drop a 4.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Fergo with his last bowl. 3 down.
You've got to play it.
Backhand. He's having a look for the cake. He's looking for the cake. Here comes Fergo. Well, he's going to be 1 down at worst.
Oh, not yes, yeah. Not much in it.
At worst, he's going to be 1 down. So, big one there from David Ferguson.
Saved 2-3 down.
Whoa.
And could have been potentially a match winner. Don't know. Dawson had one to come.
Nerves of steel. So Dawson, plenty of room here to draw. Really close for shot, but I think he might just have it. Over to the forehand. Just a reminder, big day tomorrow, finals day. Both semi-finals from 9 a.m.
And a first, Sachi. 3 games. All the way through.
All the way through, yep. Carried on from the state singles, same format.
Same format as that. First for the champions, yeah.
Exactly right. So they are having a look here. So we'll just get the call there. Yes, it is 2. So 28-26. And we are in for a showdown. Here we go.
Boys are glancing over. Looks like a match may have finished.
Yeah, Dylan, I think he's through. So Nathan Dawson, 2 behind. What a great tussle these two have had. Omar game is actually still going, so.
Just left the bunker for a sec, have a quick look. And Sheriff still holding on.
Off we go. Dawson's not having a bar of that. Switching over, he says. So 30-26 for Dylan. Well, Dawson is not going to be too impressed here. It's a long way short.
Just to give you an update of those other scores, Scotty Hamilton Inverell East is 22 over Matt Peterson St John's Park 20, a 2-shot lead. Another 2-shot game. There's plenty of 2-shot games at the moment. Jared Beath 25 over Dylan Skinner 23. And Aaron Sheriff's back to 6, 30-24. Dylan Riley leading, needs the 1 shot. Looking to.
Well, look at this. 5 short bowls, well short too.
And our live stream game here, 2 shots. 28-26. All quarterfinals are.
Well, this looks to be better from Ferg. Is he going to get around everything? Yes, he is.
His weight.
Just has to stop. Well, they run too far. Well, the question's been asked. Okay, so marker favours Dorso.
Cracking.
So it's all happening here. The quarterfinals. State champion of champions, Dorso. His line's good. Oh, well, he hasn't got the run either.
There you go, be looking whether to play weight, I think.
Well, I think he's having a look. Well, first of all, I think he's just making sure that it is Dorso with the shot. If he is down, does he have 2 seconds? Which I don't know if he does. Well,
must be close.
Well, does he have a bit of a fun run down on the back end there, Hoof? See if he can clip that bowl of Dorso's out or Jack in the pit and make a couple.
I think he will. Percentages are, I think that's.
He wouldn't want to just try and dead draw it and just clip in Dorso's bowl. So
I think percentage was the shot to play.
Let's see what he does here.
In 2 minds, he gets.
Well, he's changing hands.
Playing the forehand.
Well, he's left his toucher mark on for good luck. Well, maybe he thinks he's got the shot.
Well, that's the only thing. If we don't know, if he thinks he's got shot, well, he's just drawing, isn't he?
Well, I mean, he must think he's got shot if he's throwing it out there.
Exactly.
Well, I'm not sure. Not too sure here.
He must be thinking he's got shot.
It also means business, glasses in the mouth. Well, Omar's won another end over there.
He's judged it right. That's why he's. That's why he was on the draw shot.
Right, there we go. So 29-26.
Gee, the matches are hotting up. A couple of shots, anyone's game, a few of these.
It's all happening here. Omar, he's still going, he's still alive. Wow, what an effort that'll be if he could get out of that. 30-21 down. see Fergo with his lead bowl just running through a couple of feet. So the last 8. Yet to have a player through to the semi. Very good opener from Dawson.
Very good bowl. I think that wind held that.
It certainly has. You just see it there pushing.
Yeah.
Well, you see, you've sort of done the same thing to Dorso's too.
It's gusting here.
That one's gone to the never never. Bye bye.
Yeah, not a lot of movement here.
Well, he has got 3 seconds though, Hoove. Well, you back Dorso to correct here though.
Yeah, I love the optimism and the positive talk.
It is a better line.
It's 2.
It's a much better line.
Oh, he's
And he needs to stop. Well, Fergus asking the question, but
not much. It could be 2.
okay, so I think Dorso snuck in there. Fergo, he's looking. Wow, Fergo, he's looking, and well, he's got one of them out. So Dorso now then does have plenty of room.
Draws this. It's
It's all in his weight. His line's good enough. Well, that'll be enough for 2. Hoove, we are all on here at Kiama.
all the matches are really hotting up here at
Dorso
Kiama.
says, do you want a piece of this? I'm from Curry.
And I've just glanced then. Omar is back with 2-3 shots.
My goodness.
30-27.
Whew. So 29-28. Also, as we come back to the clubhouse backhand. Now, only needs 3 shots himself. Oh, not a bad start here either, Hoove.
Oh, what a cracking opener.
Oh, it's trying to fall as well.
Yep. Andy.
Oh,
A little
it's all
short,
happening
yeah.
here. My goodness. Also, now with a little bit of spring.
He's out well. Well on the weight here.
Has he got enough? Here it comes now. It just
Yeah.
needs to keep hurrying.
Still on the weight.
Well, he'll have just enough hurry. Well, I think that's going to be...
Changeover.
Yep, here we go. I'm looking for the jack. Oh, he's pulled it. Oh, all of a sudden now then. Well, Dorso will be looking to just try and tidy this up if he can. Just try and clip his own bowl.
Just gives it a fraction more weight, you'd think, Zachi. He has.
Well, at least it still needs to keep coming though.
He's,
Just if he
not
can
too
roll his
much.
own bowl over.
Not too much.
Made the target even bigger. So Fergo, he's going to go again. He is. Well, he's looking closer this time. Oh.
He's going to touch her in the ditch and that'll be shot.
Yeah, that'll just run far enough. My goodness. So Fergo, he saved the game now. Then move.
The
All of a
kahunas.
sudden now.
Have the kahunas.
Well, normally this. Well, Dorso, he's got to be careful here.
What does he do?
Well,
Sachi gets...
He's only got the draw shot on, but the only thing is, well, wherever he puts it, Fergo's going to have a chance to win it.
Yeah, look for a little trail.
So, Dawson... There hasn't been too many draw shots to the ditch.
No, he's pretty handy here, I think. Is he?
Well, he wants to try and run away if he can. Try and get that bowl out of sight. Well, it needs to stop as well. It's just getting closer. Oh, he's done it. Ooh. Well, to be honest, he's probably finished in a real good spot as well because it's not easy. Woo. Well, it was getting a bit downhill there. Mamma mia.
Is he back his draw here? I don't think he'd be looking for the bowl. What do you think?
Well, I don't know.
I think Dawson's got shot.
Rightio, so going now with his last bowl. He's down one.
We're back to draw.
It's a 29-all draw as it stands. I think he's pretty good here, isn't he? Just needs a little bit more.
Well, I don't know if he has.
No. A long way short, so...
He's like, yeah.
Now then, 29-all. Dorso. Well, although it was a long way away, you put it in a pretty good spot. Fergo couldn't see it.
Whilst these boys are getting down the other matches, one shot in the Matty Peterson Scott Hamilton match. Scott still leading 23-22. Sachi. Gerard Beath 27. Leading Dylan Skinner 24. Got a 3-shot break on the springboard. But what about this one? Dylan Riley still on 30. Aaron Sheriff's back to 28. Two shots.
All of a sudden he can win it himself in an end.
Four exciting quarter-final matches.
Also now, well, it's good enough. So that might be enough for well, Fergo is going rather large. He's going rather large. Is he going to hang on? Well, he's got the bowl out.
I don't know if he's
Dawson
got shot
straight
though.
on. Straight on, chasing after it.
He must like it. That's it. One. Could be two.
So it's a couple. Well, Omar's got the mat, so he's won another end. My goodness. Well, Fergo is going to need some love, and he's got it.
Off his own.
Well, Dawson would have to go this, wouldn't he? Take the punt. Would you take the...
Well, I don't know if he'll be changing. He has had a rip at most times.
Well, the only thing is, if he misses, he's given Fergo
open to win the game.
Close to 2-3, but I think he'll go it. It's a tough draw.
It's a big call, isn't it?
I think he'll go it. No one Dawson. I think he'll go this bowl.
Yep.
He likes his forehand drive.
That's pretty
Ladies
accurate.
and gentlemen, here we go. Dorso. Whoosh. He's looking. Well, he's under.
Wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this
to win the match
and to advance into tomorrow's semi, David Ferguson holding one with a couple of feet to win it. It's going to be a forehand draw for the ball game.
These matches, unbelievable. Aaron Sheriff is now 30 all.
My God, so that will be the
Next
last end as well. Righto, so
Here we
back
go.
here, Fergo, forehand draw it is, has 2 feet to win the match.
Did he like it?
Oh, I think he's tight.
I don't know if he's caught
No,
there.
and he's not there either. Mamma mia, so.
Wow.
30-29. It's all happening here, Koyama.
30 all.
So we've got 30 all and 30-29. Virgo, he'll be kicking himself. Oh, Dawson's going to have last bowl as well in this end, so. Woo. So we're coming back to the clubhouse. As you can see the scoreboard there, 30 all on the neighbouring rink. Virgo running a good metre, 4-3 through. Also on the other side.
Well, the pressure's on. Both the boys have put down better bowls in the opening 2.
Well, Fergo looks to be better.
Yep, he's composed and got the shot.
Well, it's handy. It's a handy second. About 1.5 feet, 2 feet away. Well, I think Dorso will he's no, he's staying. Well, Dorso with his weight, he's not bad here. Dorso if he's got the weight.
He's been playing his hand very well too.
Has he got enough? No, he hasn't.
There goes
Fergo.
Holding. Match.
Match lie at the moment, but I dare say it won't be good enough.
Looking to.
I'm not sure what's going over.
Oh, he's close. Suchi. He is close.
Well, I think Dorso's going to have to change hands this time. He's got nothing past the head.
We'll have to sneak out, Suchi. I'm
What's
going
going on? They're
I'm
just
gonna have
about
to.
up to the last bowl each, so
I'm going to have to leave the bunker.
we'll get Hoof to keep us posted what's going on next door. There's Dorso with his 3rd bowl, looking to draw. Okay, so it's still a match lie. So Fergo with his final bowl holding the match. He's chasing after it. Well, does that beat? Oh, it's just fallen over, so I don't think it has, but I think it's just going to be a Dorso draw. Okay, so Dorso down the game. Here we go. Forehand it is, trying to draw the shot. Well, he's not saying much. His line looks pretty good, I think. It's all on his weight. It needs to stop. Oh, it's going to run through. Oh. So that's going to be a win. So Fergo.
What a cracking match.
what
Cheers, Sachi.
What a game. Fergo just holding on, 31. And what happened there on the neighbouring ring? Move.
Well, I ducked out. The players couldn't call who held shot. Omar, the young gun from Foster, with his last bowl, he's come down and sat Omar's bowl to win the match.
Wow, so
Last
Dylan,
bowl.
Nerves are still holding on there to win the match. So
31-30.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap it up, please join us from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We will be live streaming both semi-finals and then tomorrow's final. So, until then, on behalf of Hoove and myself for Bowls New South Wales and Power Productions, from everyone here at Kiama, thank you. Until tomorrow.